First one say she got my child, but it don't look like me. Less a friend of the devil, more just the devil. This dude sounds like an asshole. Got all these women around the country. He's just leading on, dropping seeds in, dropping babies in. It's fucked up. Let's learn in front of the devil. Hello, family. That's friends and family put together into one word. What's up? I know you. You know me. I'm Davey, your friend, your homie, the guy, the dude, teaching you dead tunes on the Toby and Davey channel. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. We need all the help we can get. Okay? We're really close to 1,000 subscribers, which means we get the good stuff soon. All right? But really, you guys get the good stuff. The better we do on the channel, the better the content gets. The more time I can spend on it, the more time we can put into it, more energy, more money. You understand? So please subscribe, hit the bell icon. When you hit the bell icon, you get such goodies as the Drinking a Joint podcast. Comes out every Tuesday at 8 a.m. Loose Beats comes out every Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Excuse me. Play Dead comes out every Thursday at noon. And we're going to be having flashback flicks coming out Saturdays. Usually just once a month, maybe at first, and then maybe twice, 3 times, 4 times a month. You never know. All right? So today is The Friend of the Devil. You know, it was written by Jed Garcia, Robert Hunter. It was on the album American Beauty. Not that one. That one. It was first played on March 20th, 1970. All right? And today we're actually going to be learning the slower version. All right? Everybody knows the fast one. Everybody knows the Everybody knows that. All right? We're not going to do that one. We're going to do the slower one. We're going to do like the later 70s one. We're going to do like almost Jerry Band style. A little slower, a little bit more finesse to it. It's prettier. I think it hits harder. It becomes a more emotional song when it's slowed down. Okay? So that's what we're going to learn today. It breaks down like this. And I know you see it. I'm fucking excited. I can barely contain myself. There's a bridge in this song. Okay? So you've got your intro, you've got your verse, you got your chorus, and you got a bridge. All right? I know. I fucking know, right? So, I mean, what are we waiting for, children? Let's get the fuck into it. All right. So your intro, boom, and it's most of the song. It's the I'm going to show it to you the rudimentary way first, just the picking of the notes, and then I'm going to show you how to add these chords in to give it a more full sound. So I'm going to show you what it's going to sound like when we get through it, but then we're going to break it down, okay? So this is what it's going to sound like. Got it? Cool. So how we're going to break it down is we're going to do a walk down from that in G. Okay, so it's going to be 5, 4, 2, off, 3, 2, off, 3. Okay, that's how we're going to work it out. So it's going to be on that D string. So D, 5th fret. So D, 5th fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret, off, open. All right, and then we're going to do it on the the A string. Sorry, we're going to hit a 3, 2, off, 3 on that E. Okay, so we're going to do 5, 4, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 3. All right, so that's basically, if you wanted to do it that way, you could totally do it that way, make it passable. All right, but what we're going to do is we're going to add in chord shapes. All right, so you can hit that. See what I'm saying here? So what we're going to do is you're going to start with that G shape like this. So we're going to hit that. So hit that D string and then kind of rake the chords. So, and kind of palm mute your. See what I'm saying? So we're going to hit that. And then you're going to do that. that still. You're going to keep that finger on that 3rd fret on that B string, but you're going to walk down like you would normally, okay? So then you're going to hit that again, and then now you're going to switch your fingering up. So you're still just moving down. So we're still going to do it. But you're still keeping your finger there until we move to this C. So the chords for this opening are just G and C. So that's what that sounds like. So it's and you're gonna let that ring out when you hit that open on that G or on that D, my bad. So and then now you're gonna switch to that C shape. Okay? And then you're gonna leave that 3 on that E as kind of the beginning of the next phrase. So you're gonna do a 3 and then open on A to the 2nd fret. And then you're gonna hit that open D. And then you're gonna slide from back up to that G, and you're gonna start all over again. Okay? And you can hit that, you can slide that on that B string. You can slide from that 3 to that 5 if you want at any point to give it just a nice little flair. Okay, so that's your intro and most of your verses. What we'll do now is we'll go into the verse, and I'll just show you how to sing along to playing with it like that, okay? So let's go. I lit out from Reno. I was trailing 20 days. All right, what's up? Verse. It's same exact fucking thing, okay, as your intro. Same thing. But this is what it's going to sound like, all right? I lit out from Reno. I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night until the morning came around. And then that's when you're going to hit your chorus. Okay, so well done. Moving on to the chorus. We're just trying to bust up in that bridge, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's move on to the chorus. All right, chorus. Chorus chords, very simple. I'm going to show you how it sounds, okay? We're going to start with that going into it. Said I'm running, but I'll take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. All right. This is how we're going to break it down. After you do the, and then you're going to hit that there. Said I'm running, but I'll take my time. And in these later 70s versions, on the Jerry Band version, they do let that ring out, and just kind of like they do this really nice harmony over that D ringing out. So said I'm running, but I'll take my time. And then you let that A minor, you go to A minor next, and you let that ring out. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. And then you do this thing that I love so much. You know these, so you get your this D chord, get this D chord, but then I want you to slide up from C sharp to D. All right, so friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight. So that D, and then you're gonna hit an A minor, B minor, C. So this is a thing that like it adds a lot. So if you add this in, it adds so much to the song, especially with it being slower like this. You're adding in more chord movement. You're adding more magic. All right, You're throwing some spice into there. You're making it spicy. Chef's kiss. You know what I'm saying? All right, so it's just might get some sleep tonight. So you're gonna hit that A minor, B minor, C to D. Then you do that same thing back into the verses. All right. So let's get on to the really fun part. Hey, the bridge. Yeah. Welcome to the bridge. Here's the chords. We're going to play it, and then we're going to break it down like we always do. Okay, here we go and go. Got 2 reasons why I cry away each lonely night. The first one's named Sweet Anne Marie, and she's my heart's delight. The second one is prison, baby. The sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, you know I'll spend my life in jail. All right, so this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite part of this song. And it's those later 70s versions and the Jerry Band versions that really fucking send that shit home because you're hitting it. So you're going to start on D. So got to read, and you're gonna do that slide up. You know what I'm saying? And you're barring here. So this is you're gonna hit that D chord, but you're also barring. You're not only hitting that D root right there, you're also barring on the E on that A. So you're also hitting that A. So it's just giving it more more. It's so much more full. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna got 2 reasons why I cry, and then on Away you're gonna do it again. Away each lonely night. You can do upstrokes there. And A minor. First one's named Sweet Anne Marie, and she's my heart's delight. And then when you're going back into that next D, you're gonna hit this. You're gonna hit a C sharp, D. Okay, and this is magic. This is magic making, magic moment. This magic moment. You know what I'm saying? Second one is prison, baby. The sheriff's on my trail. So you're doing that same thing, those 2 Ds. So you're going to hit that A minor. If he catches up with me to C, spend my life in, and then to D, jail. And then you just work yourself back around to that verse. You chill on that D for a second. And you work yourself back in there and do those last 2 verses. And the one thing I always found, did you know that there's like a secret verse to this song? That's the last verse. So I know that they most of the time they would repeat the Got a Wife and Chino Baby one in Cherokee. They would repeat that twice. So you do the bridge, do that, and then do the bridge, and then do that again. But there was another last verse. And I'd like to play that one for you before I do the solo because it's probably my favorite one. Okay, so you can borrow from the devil, you can borrow from a friend. The devil will give you 20 when a friend will only give you 10. Said I'm running, but I'll take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. That one actually always hit me really hard. Anyway, got a loop set up. How about we make it sound pretty, guys? How about that? They just make it sound sweet, make it a little more emotional, a little nostalgic. You know what I'm saying? Just get out there and do your best. Go play some slow Friend of the Devil for people. Doesn't always have to be bluegrass. Make it emotional. Do those. Get that shit in there. You know what I'm saying? That shit that hits hard. Hits that shit hard in your chest. Say it with your chest. All right, but whatever. Come back next week. We will have another brand new Play Dead for you. In the meantime, you can go through the back catalog, play them shits on repeat. We're trying to get up to that 4,000 watch hours for the year so we can get sponsored by stuff. You know what I'm saying? So go play A Drink and a Joint on the background on your computer or listen to all of it. You can listen to hours and hours of it, by all means. But if you just want to help us out, mute it, put it on a different tab, and let that shit play for days. You know what I'm saying? We love you. Please do that. Go watch Loose Beats. Watch Play Dead. Watch A Drink and a Joint. Flashback flicks are coming. You're the greatest. Cue the Yeezy. Love you. Take it Yeezy. We'll see you next week. Love you.